Hello and good morning, fellow mud monsters. This is my first video. I'm hoping to put it onto YouTube. A little bit about me. I'm from Norfolk, arguably one of the best places in the known universe to metal detect, but I would say that's very arguably based on some of the permissions I've had. Been inspired to do this after meeting some incredible YouTubers over the Detector weekend, like Digger Dawn, Chris from Addicted to Bleeps, Harry I Detect, and others that I've watched for years, like Man with the Hat, and so on. There are many more others as well. Don't want to bore you too much, just a little bit about history of detecting with me. Just been doing it a couple of years and a half now. Started on the Garrett Ace 250 like so many people probably have done, and thought that was awesome. Got me hooked straight away, got a hammy within a couple of weeks, and was just like, this is a great hobby, but very quickly outgrew that. Went straight on to the AT Pro as a natural progression, and enjoyed that machine a lot, and the features were really awesome, good improvement. Just recently thought, you know, I'm going to bite the bullet and buy something a little bit higher end, and something I've always wanted was a CTX from Minelab. Although the Equinox looks like a phenomenal machine, I've just always had my heart set on the CTX, regardless of weight, etc. I picked up one of those. I've had it only a couple of weeks, haven't been out with it much, so today will be a good test bed for it. So if I don't look like I know what I'm doing, it's because I haven't got a clue. Let's go and see what we can find. the moving fields. Sorry, there's not going to be any audio in this video. The wind is just going far too wild. So we're going to move to a different field and see if I have more luck over there. Now, I've only got this today, managed to completely get my fade. It's been challenging, but I have to say, this is a great little trout from Evolution. Signal came up well, sounded quite like a buoy, so I'll set the camera on. A bit harder over here, just to do a live dig. Oh, he's in here. Not a worm. Oh hello, what's this? Oh, it was a big old penny for a second. That's a huge button. Nothing on it, I suppose. Nope, that truly is a monster. I don't know if you can see the screen there, but what I've been doing is creating find points using this button here on the CTX. So obviously the button's not going to go to the flow or anything like that. I can create the find point. So that's number 10 there. You've got longitude and latitude. So if it was something worth reporting, you could give that to the flow, much like a grid reference. But that's been saved now. So if I do get a concentration of finds, I can have a look on here, the little flag on there telling me where I found it. So if I do get a concentration of finds, I can work that area a bit more and come back to it year on year. So there we go, find point 10, so it's the 10th one I've found today worthy of the marking up. Put it in a little bag, so if I want to mark it up later on Google Maps using the software you get with the CTX, I can do that as well. See, the screen's going mad. So a fairly good signal here. Wind's holding up for a second. Right down in there. Sandy. Come in. That's right when you need it. Oh, right, bear with. Okay, it's in here. Feel something. Oh, that's quite a chunk. Now, what is that? It's been chopped a bit there. Right, I'll have a little clean up, I think. Right, well, there we go. I don't know if you can make that out, but George III penny. It's very, very wiped, but it's just about see his little head there. And it's obviously been hit by the plough at some point. So anyway, we'll have that. That'll be our job. Does anybody else just carry a point and do this? What's that about? Oh, hello. Clean up. got a glimpse of this. If it is what I think it is, I'm going to be made up. Oh, it's looking a lot like... Oh no, I thought it was a matrix seal, but what is it? Is as good as mine. I thought it was a matrix seal like that, but obviously it's just a little anyway, it is. Right, that's me done for the day. First time trying to dig and film it at the same time, and realising that it's blowing a gale as well, so you're not going to hear much. If anything, I'll probably have to mute it all and put some music on it. Well, I'll put some clever comments on there explaining what's going on, which wasn't a lot really. No hammies for a change, no silver of any kind, a few interesting objects. No idea what some of them were, so if you have an idea, please do let me know. I'm sure the flow will have a go when I report them to her. I think a couple of those things are certainly old enough and interesting enough to go off. Experience with the CTX is really good. The depth is great. I mean, considering I'm bashing through stubble, it's getting really good depth, and it's pulling up some good coins, albeit that most of them are white. But I've done that field I don't know how many times, and the CTX is bringing out new coins, so that's really positive. I love the fact that you've got the GPS sort of data breadcrumbs on there, so you can see where you've been. So I can grid up and down the field, so that's good, because if I come back tomorrow, which I may do, I don't want to hit the same spot. It's unlikely I'll remember exactly where I went, so the GPS marker on that is fantastic. So yeah, all in all, really good. I'll give the finds a good clean up and then give you a wrap up later on at the end of the video. And again, apologies if it's just muted with music. Can't really change the wind, and I don't have a sophisticated setup on my phone or anything to knock out all of that noise. But I hope you enjoyed it. That's my first video. Give me some feedback. Tell me if it was utter jizz, or tell me, you know, what you liked. I want to try and put a bit more history into these sort of videos and explain the finds. So I'm all about the history really. So if you want to join in that aspect of it, do get involved. I'm not certainly not seeking treasure or anything like that, although it'd be lovely to find these things. I'm much more interested in the history and the stories behind them. So if you want to share those stories with things you've found as well, please do pop them below. Thanks so much. See you later.